So in a previous video, I've shared with you certainly my perspective on the key role of any business owner, and that is really fundamentally to look after the team. So the way that the cycle goes is that the owner looks after the team look after customers, and the customers ultimately look after the business, and it's the business that looks back after the owner. So that's the cycle that I've talked about before. So when I want to just focus on that first stage which says owner looking after the team. What I really mean by that is that there's two things that fundamentally that we need to do as the owner, is to provide the right environment. And I always break that down into two things. The physical environment of when people come into work, it needs to be a safe place, it needs to be an inspiring place, it needs to be the kind of place that they can do their best work, all the tools and equipment, of course. But also the emotional environment as well, which really is, what does it feel like to come into this workplace? Do I feel as if I can be at my best? Am I supported? Am I challenged? Am I doing something that I feel is meaningful and worthwhile? So have I really engaged with what this business is all about? That's really what employees or team members are really looking for. And so it's up to us as owners of businesses to create that environment. So behind me here is a key framework that I'll always work with my clients on. And that's really what we call the 9 steps to mobilising a team. But you'll notice here in my own handwriting, the two fundamental things here are, how do we engage both the head and the heart of our team members? And really all I'm going to focus on for now is the first 4 elements of this, and largely it's about engaging people in terms of their emotional connection with the business. So, are we clear, and are our team therefore clear on exactly what the vision of the company is? So where is it we're actually headed to? What are we trying to achieve? Then the mission is, okay, how do we break that down into how are we going to get there? So people may well be bought into where the vision is, but if there isn't a plan, if there isn't a roadmap to get there, people might think, well, it's just loose words, it's just good words. But actually some kind of okay, we've defined what the vision is, and actually here's the way that we plan to do that. And also on the journey towards that vision, well, how is it we're going to behave? So what are the key values of the business? How do we want to operate? So again, getting those really clear and embedded within the business are so important. A lot of people think that these are the wishy-washy things, the touchy-feely stuff. I think it's fundamentally important to get that right first before activating the logical side of things, which is the stuff in green here. And all I'm really going to share with you here is the first of those key points, which is, once people are engaged and they're really on board with the company, actually do they know what the priorities are for the year? For the year ahead, what are the key goals that we need to be smashing through in order to progress towards that vision? So again, it surprises me as to how many people are running businesses but haven't fully communicated these first 4 things. So actually, how on earth could you expect people to come to work hoping to do kind of their best work? And actually, that idea of discretionary effort, putting in that little bit extra, going that extra mile for the business, well, how would they do that, or why would they do that if actually they don't really know what this thing's all about? So please do yourself a favour, get really clear on these first 4 things. Now there are 5 other things that we need to be focusing in on to really mobilise the team, but those first 4 things are really important. So give me a shout if you want to chat that through in any more detail. There's a lot of depth that sits behind each of these points. I just wanted to lay out for you the key headlines of what each of those stages would be all about. Okay, that's it for now, but until we meet, till we speak, good luck in business.